All right, today we're diving into something truly powerful. We're going to distill the life-changing secret from Rhonda Byrne's book, The Magic. We're breaking down how one single practice can literally reshape your entire world. So, let's get into it.
I mean, think about that for a second. What if just one emotion could change everything? It's a huge question, right? But that's the whole idea we're exploring. What if the key to more money, better health, and real happiness wasn't some complicated secret, but a feeling you can actually generate right now?
Well, that secret is gratitude. But look, we're not just talking about politely saying thank you when someone holds the door. This is about gratitude as a powerful, universal law. Kind of like gravity or the law of attraction. It's always working. And the law is simple. Whatever you focus on, whatever you're grateful for, expand.
And this quote from the book, man, it really lays it all out on the line. This is the core principle. It suggests that gratitude isn't just a nice little self-help tip. Nope, it's the fundamental switch that determines whether you live a life of abundance or a life of lack. The stakes are that high.
So, here's our game plan. First, we'll unpack that secret a bit more. Then, we'll get into 2 super simple practices you can start doing today. From there, we'll see how to apply this magic to your relationships, your health, and, yep, even your bank account. And finally, we'll talk about how to make this a genuine part of who you are.
Okay, so what is the secret? It's not the words, thank you. The real magic, the invisible force, is the feeling behind the words. It's that raw, deep, heartfelt emotion of appreciation. That's what turns on the magnet. That's what starts attracting miracles into your life. Now, this all sounds great, but how do you actually do it? Let's get really practical. We're going to look at 2 simple core exercises. These are your first steps into magic, and seriously, anyone can start these today.
First up is the Count Your Blessings practice. Every morning, you just list 10 things in your life that you're grateful for. But here's the key. The absolute game changer is step 2. You have to write down why. That little word, why, is what forces you to actually feel the gratitude, and that's where the power is.
And practice number 2 is the magic rock. So simple, but so powerful. You just find a little stone, and every single night before you sleep, you hold it and think back through your day to find the one best thing that happened. It trains your brain to hunt for the good stuff and ensures you end every single day on a positive note.
Okay, so now we have our 2 daily habits. We're counting our blessings, and we've got our magic rock. So let's put this stuff to work on the things that matter most, our relationships and our health.
You know, when you start applying gratitude to your relationships, something fascinating happens. It's not about changing the other person. It actually changes you. You naturally stop focusing on their flaws and what you wish was different. Instead, you start seeing and appreciating all the good that's already there. And believe me, that shift changes absolutely everything.
And if you need some hard data, check this out. Studies have shown that for a marriage to really thrive, you need a ratio of 10 expressions of appreciation for every 1 complaint. 10 to 1! That just shows you how incredibly powerful appreciation is and how corrosive criticism can be.
Okay, let's talk health. So often, we only think about our health when we lose it, right? We take it for granted. But this principle says you have to do the opposite. You have to actively be grateful for the health you do have right now. Celebrating the amazing machine that is your body actually summons more wellness and vitality to you. And here's a super simple way to do that. Just write this phrase on a card or a sticky note. The gift of health is keeping me alive. Put it in your wallet or on your desk. Reading it a few times a day isn't just a reminder. It's an active practice. You're consciously flooding your body with gratitude for its well-being.
All right, let's tackle the big one, money. For so many of us, this is a topic filled with stress, worry, and a feeling of not enough. But according to this magic, gratitude is the absolute key to flipping that script from scarcity to true abundance.
I mean, just look at this comparison. It couldn't be more black and white. Gratitude is riches. Complaint is poverty. It's like they are 2 opposing magnetic forces. One is a magnet for money, pulling it towards you. The other actively pushes it away. It really is that simple and that powerful.
So how do you actually do this? Well, you start by reframing everything. Instead of dreading getting a bill, you look at it and you feel grateful for the service you received. You actually write, "Thank you, paid" on your old bills. And on the new ones, you write, "Thank you" for the money before you pay them. You're turning an act of spending into an act of gratitude and trust.
And here's a great little physical reminder to keep that feeling going. You take a dollar bill, Put a little note on it with this phrase, and you keep it where you can see it. Every time you see that magic bill, it's a little jolt, a reminder to get back into that state of financial gratitude and interrupt those old habits of worry. So, we have all these amazing practices for our morning, our evening, our health, our money, but how do we tie it all together? How do we go from just doing exercises to actually living this magic every single day? This quote right here, this is the whole key. It's literally impossible to feel sincere gratitude and feel a negative emotion at the exact same time. You just can't do it. So, by choosing gratitude, you are actively, consciously choosing to kick negativity out of your mind. It's the ultimate antidote.
And that's the real goal here, to stop thinking of gratitude as just another task on your to-do list and start seeing it as the lens through which you view your entire world. It becomes your default setting, whether you're starting your day, talking to a coworker, or even when you make a mistake.
And when you do that, when this becomes your natural way of being, your life itself starts to change. It stops feeling like a random series of events and starts feeling like, well, a masterpiece, a beautiful tapestry woven together with threads of gratitude.
So I'll leave you with this one simple question. After everything we've talked about, the only thing that really matters is what you do now. So, what little piece of magic, what small blessing are you going to choose to notice today?